Welcome back, guys. It's George from Gem Mint 10 Collectors World. In today's video, I just got back a 23 card order from PSA. The cards came in one box here, as you can see, and this order was pretty fast. I shipped it out in early December, and I just got back January 3rd. So really happy with the turnaround time. The cards were $18 per card US. And I'm going to be showing it to you guys shortly. Just wanted to mention, guys, eBay store, _7. Most of these cards are going to be up there for sale and auction. And I also got 500 PSA graded and a bunch of amazing raw cards that I just put up for sale from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. Hall of Famers, rookies, all-stars, whatever you're looking for, guys. The link will be in the description down below. _7 if you want to browse the eBay store, and also my Facebook group page, Gem Mint 10 Collectors World. That's where we do a lot of trading and selling, and it's a safe site. So if you're looking to do that, go join us, and the link will down below also. And guys, thank you for subscribing and looking, and let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you haven't subscribed already, guys, hit that subscribe button, and we have amazing stuff coming up on the channel. Okay, so let's get into this order. And this is kind of a mix of modern and ultra modern. And first up, we're going to start with 1987 O-Pee-Chee Adamotes, and it got a PSA 9 mint. On my pre-grade prediction, I also gave this one a 9. This was a pretty good looking card. 87 is a little bit notorious for having a lot of issues with centering, but this one looked pretty good. Just a tad off left to right on the back. But other than that, this card good, and PSA kind of gave me what I was expecting, so I'm pretty happy. So that's a PSA 9 mint on the Adamotes rookie. Next up is an 84 Topps, 1984 Topps Steve Yzerman rookie, and it got a 7. My pre-game prediction was an 8 on this one, so I must have missed something. I know the centering was a little off. He wasn't going to get a 9 for sure, but it did look sharp, and surfaces look pretty good. So PSA 7 on the Steve Yzerman rookie Topps. Topps is a little less valuable than the O-Pee-Chee version, obviously, because of the print run. So if you see a mid-80s hockey, always go for the O-Pee-Chee over the Topps because the value is better. Here's another card. I obviously had this one as a 10 because it had the coating on, so you're not worried about surface issues on this one. But there might have been something that PSA saw that I did. I had this at a 10. But this is 1996 Topps Finest, Allen Iverson with coating, and I got a PSA 9 mint. I love Iverson, one of my favorite players growing up. I thought he was just amazing player, underappreciated and undervalued in the hobby. I think his cards eventually are going to start growing when people look back on what he did. I think the problem with Allen is all the other off-the-court stuff that he got into, and the way his career ended with the Grizzlies wasn't too good, left a good impression in people's mind. But other than that, this guy was a monster, and got a 9 on that one. Goal leader 1984 Peachy Wayne Gretzky got a PSA 8. I had this at a 9. But you never know with these mid-80s Gretzky cards. PSA is a little strict on these ones, so they decided to give this one an 8. Just for you hockey fans, check this out. Goal leaders, 87 goals Gretzky had in 1980. I guess it was a B83 because it's an 84 O-Pee-Chee. 87 goals. I don't think we're ever going to see that again. Just crazy. Almost a goal a game, I guess. No, more than a goal a game, because I think they had 80 games back then. 2019 Upper Deck Young Guns. Young Guns are always the valuable guys for my friends in the United States looking into get into hockey. The best and cost-effective way is to buy the Upper Deck Series 1 and 2 and get the Young Guns and grade them. Nick Suzuki, one of the hot rookies from 2019, now a Montreal Canadian captain. And then this one got a Gem Mint 10, so pretty happy on that. You're expecting 10s on those cards, those newer cards. This one I was a little bit disappointed in. 1993 Topps Derek Jeter. It got an 8. I was hoping for a 9 after I looked this one over. I knew the centering was a little bit off to give it a 10, but thought it was pretty sharp, and the centering was okay enough to get a 9. but got an 8 on this one. So can't win them all. This one is one of my favorite cards of the order, and a big surprise, and very rare to get a early to mid 80s Gretzky in a 10. This pop is really low, and just excited about this 1985 O-Pee-Chee Wayne Gretzky assist leaders, and it got a gem in 10. So really stoked on this one, and very hard to get a 10 in these mid 80s once again. But very happy about this one. So assist leaders Gretzky gem in 10. Very low pop on that one. I think it's under maybe 16 or 17, and very happy about that. Here is another card from 1985 O-Pee-Chee Wayne Gretzky, and it got a PSA 8. This 85 set is really hard. It's the Lemieux rookie year for centering and stuff like that. As you can see, this one is a little bit off. Other than that, I think it looked pretty good. It has some chipping too. That dark, I don't know, burgundy always chips. So that's why it's hard to get a high grade on this one, but pretty happy with an 8. I think that was exactly what I gave it on my pre-grade. Here's another surprise that I was happy with. This is 89 Topps Traded, Barry Sanders, and I got a gem in 10. I actually cracked this one out out of a BGS. For those of you guys, a little tip in the hobby, sometimes, not all the times, they're usually KSA and BGS. It's a little higher than PSA when you kind of cross, when you kind of transfer them out of the case and into PSA. But this one was a 10 BGS, and it got a 10 PSA, so I'm pretty happy with this. Barry Sanders, one of the best of all time. Love to get in the case. That's probably going to stay on my PC. Here's another card from Allen Iverson. This is the Fleer Metal, and I got an 8. I'm a little disappointed in this one. I'm not too experienced on this set, so I must have missed something, because on my pre-grade prediction, I had this at a 9, 9.5, possible 10, and it got an 8. But that's what chances you take when you send it off to grading. I'm going to look at that one a little bit more, because sometimes it's always good to look over your cards, guys. If you don't agree with the grades, send it somewhere else. PSA is not the last grader that we have, or the only grader. So if you're not happy, send them out to somebody else, crack them out. And I'll have a video on how to crack out safety. I know that a lot of people do that, but here's a 1985 O-Pee-Chee WWF Series 1 Hulk Hogan, and it got a 6. Which is one grade lower than I had it. I had it at 7, but still okay. O-Pee-Chee, very rare in this 85. So the O-Pee-Chee WWF cards are way more expensive and more value, obviously, again, because of the print run and the rarity of them. But this one got a 6. Here's a Pujols, sure Hall of Famer. And this is the 2001 Upper Deck Albert Pujols. I like this 2001 Pujols rookie. Just like the look of it, and got a 9 in this one. I bought this one raw off somebody off my Facebook group, and was pleasantly surprised that it got a 9. Here is one of those hope cards. So this one, I took it out of the set. It was actually one of the best centered ones in the set. The set actually has a lot of cards that are off center. I knew it had an issue here on the corner, right there, as you can see. You know, wishful thinking on a 9, but with a corner like that, I guess an 8 is deserving. So PSA 8 on the Topps Traded. I love that card. I love starting to get into more and more of Cal Ripken Jr. Here's another great surprise in this one. 87 O-Pee-Chee, like you saw on the Adam Oates. O-Pee-Chee had a really tough centering on this year, but this one's a pleasant surprise and amazing. 87 O-Pee-Chee Mike Vernon rookie, and it got a PSA 10, so that's awesome. Anytime you get a 10 on these mid 80s or early 80 cards, it always makes it worth grading. You know, you'll get a disappointing order, and all of a sudden you get one of those 10s, and it makes it all worth it. Here's a cool card. This is a Randy Savage rookie, and it got an 8, hoping for a 9. It's so rare to get a 9 on this card. Really tough set. 85. That's the same Series 2. So the Hulk Hogan we saw was Series 1. This is Series 2, And I love these cards as growing up as a kid. Me and my brother collected them. We must have had a whole shoebox full of these ones. They all got destroyed, obviously, because we played them. We used to throw them against the wall and stuff like that. But this is a really, really hard card to get a high grade, and I'm happy with the 8. Was hoping for a 9 because it's so low pop. But one of these days, I'm going to get a 9. I'm going to keep on sending them in. But it is tough. Here's a card that I just sent it in because I thought it was a 10 and I love the look of it. This is the 1990 Hoops Superstars, David Robinson. I really thought, I don't know, maybe it was the centering on the back, because it's really tough to check the centering with that kind of light white and white borders. But got a 9, so disappointed on that one, but can't win them all. Here's Tim Stutzel UD Canvas from Upper Deck, 2020 Upper Deck. Good young player. Got a PSA 9 mint. Once again, like I said, you're looking for 10s on these ones. Here's another good young player, 2020 Upper Deck, Bowen Byram. And I got a PSA 9 on this one, so that's disappointing. Here's more what you're looking for on these ones. Here's a 10 by Dick Vanacek, PSA 10 on this 2020 Upper Deck Young Gun. And we have Nick Robinson, and that is a PSA 9 mint. Here's the second part of that Randy Savage rookie year, 85 O-Pee-Chee, Savage Attack, and I got a PSA 8. So happy with that. Sorry about that. Here we got Gretzky, 84, off center, top to bottom. I accept all except that 8. I think that's a fair grade. This one was very disappointing on me. I know I got a 9, and most people would be happy with 9, but you're looking for 10s on this one. And Shohei Ohtani pitching. Look-wise, I think this is one of my favorite Ohtani looking ones. This is from Series 2. And last but not least, we got Josh Allen, really hot player. And 2018 Panini scorecard. Scorecards have the gray borders, and they got a gem in 10. Overall, pretty happy with the order, guys. I was really happy with the Gretzky 10 and the Mike Vernon 10. Also, I'm pretty happy how I did in those 1985 O-Pee-Chee WWF cards. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, guys. I always answer comments. Love talking hobby. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. That would be greatly appreciated. And once again, eBay store and Facebook group, the eBay store Scalamatagio_7. Over 500 PSA graded new and vintage cards, plus a lot of raw vintage raw cards that you'll like. And Facebook group, we do a lot of buying and selling and trading. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.